Hi all, hope you all doing good and you are safe in this pandemic situation. We pray to the God for your good health. So today we are come up with another video over the F5 and we will understand how we will touch one of the main topic that is monitors. Okay. So before going to the monitors or understand something, let us understand about the lab. Okay. So in the from the left hand side, if we will start, we are having a user, okay, which can connect to our website using HTTP, okay, or HTTPS. So he can access either the netminion.net using HTTP or netminion.net using HTTPS, okay. In between the servers and the user, there is a big IP system. Okay, we used to say is ADC, that is application control delivery, and application delivery controller. So it is a device that is typically placed in data center in between the firewall and one or more maybe the application servers. Okay, so maybe mightly into the DMG zone. Okay, demilitarized zone. So first generation application delivery controller, like they primarily perform the application acceleration and handle the load balancing between the servers. But now they are really advanced, okay, and the latest generation of the application delivery controllers, such as like big IP system, which I have shown over here for the F5 product family, handles a much wider variety of the functions, including rate shaping, SSL offloading, and you are aware about the web application firewall WAF also, correct? So there are a lot of functions which our ADC can do, but currently in our today's session we will talk about the monitors. Talk about more of our lab. Okay, so in our lab we can see there is the FI device hosting over there in between the servers and the user. Okay, and my external VLAN is 192 and the internal VLAN is VLAN 10. All of the servers are the part of VLAN 10, and you can see that big IP is working into the 2-arm mode, or we can say in the routed mode. So we can have the single arm mode also, but we can talk about that in our later program. Okay, if we talk about here, we are having three servers, like the server 1, server 2, server 3. All of these servers are hosting the same application, but it depends upon big IP system and about the load balancing method. Again, if you are aware about load balancing method, that is good. Otherwise we will create another video for load balancing method also. So here it will check the health status or maybe more than that using the monitors. So let us start with the monitors. So let me open the PPT to understand FI monitors. Okay, and in today's class we will check what are the monitor concept, what are its types, maybe the address check, the service check, content check. Okay, how to configure and assign monitors, what are the pool member, node status, if our monitor is showing it down, what can be the behavior. Okay, we will check how the network map will show us all of the thing in one go. Okay, maybe we can create a small lab also for demonstration purpose today only. What is a monitor? A monitor is a big IP feature that verify connection to pool members or the nodes. Okay, as you can see into the diagram also, the F5 is keeping an eye on all of the servers, and once if it is failing some kind of algorithm, it will show you down. So health monitor is designed to report the status of a pool member or a node on an ongoing basis at a set of interval. Usually it will keep an interval, like if we are giving it as 5, it will make the node or the pool down after 5 into 3, like 15 plus 1 after 16 seconds. So when a health monitor marks a pool or pool member or a node as a down, the big IP system stops sending traffic to the device. Or a failing or misconfigured health monitor may cause traffic management issues. Okay, because if you misconfigure the health monitor, it will show you the status of the device wrongly. Okay, so we can say the purpose of the monitor is what? The purpose of the monitor is like monitor determine the availability and the performance of the device, maybe over the link, maybe over the service on a network. So health monitor check the availability, performance monitor check the performance and load. So if we are monitoring a device or link service, okay, that does not like respond in a specific timeout period, then the status I have already told you that it will show you down. As in this diagram also, we checked that our big IP checked, and it found that it is not responding to the some kind of particular monitor health status, okay, and it is showing you as down. Now let us quickly check over the big IP device what kind of pools we have designed. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me open my big IP device over here quickly. Okay, and we can like check all of the thing in one go, maybe with this command. So you can see here we are having two virtual IPs. Okay, you can see over here that there are two virtual IPs are there, 101 and 100. 101 is over the port number 443 and 100 is on over the port number 80. You can see also the nodes also over here. So these are the nodes, okay, which are having like red server, blue server and the green server with the port number 80. And you can see that all of the status is up. Okay, connection limits and all of the stuff are already showing over there. Okay, let me minimize that and let me start with the monitor part again. Okay, so we were talking about the monitors, and we told you that the monitor can be of the many type. One of the type may be the simple kind of monitoring. Okay, so simple monitor only monitor the node address itself, not the individual protocol or the service or the application on the node. So the big IP system provide you some pre-configured simple monitors also. We will see into our lab section. Okay, that can be of the maybe gateway ICMP, TCP echo, TCP half open, and more than that. If we check the monitor concept in a nutshell, we can say it will check what? It will check a specific resource. Okay, if there is expected response is or no within a defined interval of time. So if the specified resource does not provide the expected response within the specified time interval, big IP marks the resource as down. In addition, big IP no longer load balance traffic to that resource until it detects, again via the health monitor only, that the resource is online again or available again. So in other words, what we can say the health monitor check is ongoing regardless of whether the monitor resource is currently up or down. And a performance monitor gather information about the resource it is assigned to and uses this information, to dynamically load balance traffic. Let's talk about the address check monitor. You can see here big IP is monitoring the health status and send packets to the node IP address, okay, and determine the availability of the device. So if there is no response, you can see the 172.16.20.1 is marked as down. So all the pool members associated with that node will be down. What are the good points of this this monitor? So this monitor is like it is a very simple test. We from the big IP as a big IP administrator, we know that it will simply ping and check the response. If it is okay, it means the health status is good. If it is not, it means it is down. But what is the gray area over here? It can mark pool member down, even the services may be up over there. Reason, if there is a router or there is a firewall in between to that node or the big IP device, where the traffic, the ICMP traffic is not allowed. So in that case, our node can be marked as down, and the pool member should will be down again, even though the TCP traffic might be working just fine. So in this case, we check either whatever the service is running over at our backend nodes. So we can see that the service may be the HTTP, HTTPS, SSH or something else. Okay, but it will just ping the node and will mark it down for all of the services. So either one of the service may be hanged out or the down, but it will make the node down for all. So to mitigate this issue, we can utilize the second kind of health monitor, and that is service check monitor. You can see over here, here we are like putting out the monitor on the basis of service check monitor, unlike the ICMP. Okay, so it was just checking 172.16.20.1443 service and determine the availability of the service instead of the ICMP. If no response is there, then the pool member will be down. Okay, you can see that this pool member is down only for which service? Only for 443, because we are monitoring here for 443 only, not for else. So you can see the same node which is providing the services over the port number 21, 22 and 80, it is up, whereas if 443 service is not responding, it will make it as down only for that particular service only. In the advancement of this health monitor, we are having one more health monitor. We can see in our this primary classes that there is one health monitor named as content check monitor. So what a content check monitor determine whether a service is available and whether the server is serving the appropriate content or no. Okay, so this type of monitor open a connection to an IP address or the port, okay, and then issue some kind of command to the server, and the response is compared to the monitor's receive rule. When a portion of the server response matches the receive rule, the test would be considered as successful, otherwise it will be considered as false. So we can see over here again we are monitoring 172.16.20.1 over the port number 80, and currently I am not managing the service only, but we will also check if the there is appropriate content is being served or no from the node. So what, how like it will work? It will work like in three format we can say. Okay, so let me quickly tell you. So first point may be, the first point can be, the first point is local traffic manager open a TCP connection, okay, within the with that node, okay, or with that server we can say. Second, it will send a response, okay, the server will send a response. It will ask for the request and the server will send the response. Third, it will compare, okay, our big IP will compare if everything is fine as per the response or no as per the monitored service rule. If it is okay, then it will say okay, this device can be used and it is up for serving the people, otherwise it will mark it as down. So here also we can see, okay, if we just click over here, the SYN and SYNAC is going and acknowledge, HTTP GET is also taking and the response is taking, and after the response if everything is okay, it is up, otherwise it will mark as down. So here is the example is the HTTP monitor. So you can see the same thing in our lab section. We can create the monitors as per our choice also. We can amend them and we can create by our own. So it is the way like how we can show that we can create our custom monitors as per our requirement, okay, because ICMP monitor, as I told you, by default it is having the 5 seconds interval, it will pop up, okay, you can say keep alive maybe, and after 3 keep alive means plus 1 second more, maybe 16 second, after 16 second it will consider the node as down. But if in your environment this time is so much bigger, you can just mark like make the keep alive time to be 2 seconds. So it would be what, it would be 2 threes are like 6 plus 1 7. So after the 7 second you are reducing the whole the time by half. So you can create the custom monitor like that. Okay, we will see it in our lab section also. So by pressing out the create button, you can give out the name, and after the name you can just check what is the parent type. So here we are highlighting the parent type as HTTP. Okay, and then you can just give us name and whatever interval you wanted to give, okay, with your parent monitor you can just give that, and you can leave it by default also, like here you can see it is 5 and 16. So here also you can see example of the monitor parameters HTTP. Okay, here we are receiving the string from server 1 to 3, and the page is from the server. We can see how it is going on. Monitor timers, again I already told you that the keep alive timer is 5 seconds. The timeout session would be 3 into the whatever the interval you have configured plus 1 second. So if it is 5, so it's 5 threes are 15 plus 1 equal to 16. Okay. Then assigning a default monitor to all of the nodes, okay, we can do that. So it is a default monitor over the nodes. You can see where are we are into the nodes. Okay, we are currently into the nodes, and into the nodes we can see we can just click over the default monitor, and we can just simply click over here and hit this kind of arrow button, and this monitor will be shown over here. So same thing, we can just put the update button and we can do like that. Second method is we can assign the monitor to the pools also. So we need to go to the particular pool, okay, and over the pool, the same method as we were doing over the node, we need to check the available monitors, and if you will create any of the custom monitor, that will also show into this list, the available list, okay, and you can just check what are the service associated with your uh, this is the monitor kind of stuff you can see over here now, okay, into the node name. So same thing, viewing the monitor instance, okay, here the monitor instance is ICMP. So here we can see like this is a very beautiful slide which is talking about all of the color section. Okay, this is the network map output. Network map is something like you can see each and everything in one go. Like this is your VS and virtual server. This is your pool, and these are your node members associated what kind of with what kind of service. So it is like AT, it is like 443, it is like SSH service. So similarly we can create in our lab also, and we will see. Now after that we will check, like if we are manually marking some kind of node as down, it will show as the black diamond, and black circle will represent that it is manually disabled. Okay, so what is the difference between the disabled and the force offline? Again we will check that. Okay, if the server or the node is offline, it would be represented by the red diamond, and yellow triangle will be enabled but unavailable to us. Okay, blue square means you have not put any kind of monitor over here, and it doesn't know like either it is up or down or something like that. Here like all the monitor checks have been done good, and it is available to serve for your application. So you can see like how the configuration will do. First we will create the nodes, after that we will create the pool members, okay, into the pool, and once the pool is created, that can be associated to our virtual server, and it will be ready to serve to the application team, okay, and all users. So here you can see that it is showing like what are the parent node and what kind of the service over there. Okay, and it may be down if the monitor is down, and if the node is down, you can see if the node is down, it is down for all of the services, either it is service 80, 443 or 22. Okay, because the parent node is down. Okay, here you can see that only the service check monitor service 80 is down, but rest of the services you can see it is up and running fine. Okay, here if all of the services are down, so particular that virtual server will be got down until or unless all of the nodes are down, the virtual server or the pool will not be down. Okay, but here in the highlighted section we can see that all of the nodes are, or maybe it kind of the service check monitor or the simple health monitor check monitor. Okay, so it marks okay, what it could be, it could not be the simple health ICMP monitor. Reason behind, if it would be the simple ICMP monitor, it should mark all of the virtual server as down. So it is particularly as like for 3 service check maybe. Okay, or the content based, both of them can be over there. So in current situation you can see that all of the nodes are down of our HTTPS virtual server, and that is the reason like pool is down, and if the pool is down, the virtual server will be also marked as down. But in rest of, whereas in the rest of the virtual server, that is the HTTP or SSH, you can see one of the, at least one of the node is up, and if even one of the node is up, the virtual server will keep on serving the application traffic. So here is a way like how we can go into the network map. You just need to go into the local traffic mode. Into the local traffic, you need to click over the network map, and all of the map of the router will be shown to you. If we check over the virtual server SSH, that is a rectangle of the blue rectangle, it means unknown. Means that port number 22 service, we are not aware either it is available or no. So let us check over the FI device if all of the server are reachable or not from the FI device. So server 1 is reachable. What about server 2? Sorry, server 2 IP address should be the 22. It is also reachable. And what about the 3? It is also reachable. So currently our FI device is having all of the servers, and you can see into the node list I have only put the servers. Okay, I didn't perform any kind of monitoring over here, but you can see that the default monitor can be put over the node. Okay, if you wanted to put like ICMP, you can just click over here. Okay, into the advanced section also you can check. Okay, and you can just put it update, and if you check the node list again, you can see all of the servers are shown, all of the nodes are shown as green. Okay, so we have just put the default monitor as ICMP, but it should not be used. Reason behind, if we are having some kind of firewall in between our device, okay, then it may misbehave. So I have just removed it, and let me check again. You can see it is the blue rectangle, and you can see when I am placing my mouse over the blue rectangle, it is showing us that it is unknown, but it is enabled. Node address does not have a service check enabled. Okay, okay, so let me quickly check to the go to the pool, and let me create one of my pool. Okay, maybe this time I am creating a pool like pool HTTP. Okay, and I am giving the description like netminion HTTP pool. Okay, here I can just put the HTTP server health monitor, and we can create our own monitors also. I can like give the monitor, I can just select from the list over here, and because the port number is 80, I am giving the port number 80 for all of the servers, and like that, and I am adding it, and I am finishing it. Okay, if this service will work over my pool, it should be shown to me as up. Okay, but currently it is showing me that it is enabled or something like that. Let me refresh it by clicking over the pools again, and you can see that now the status of the pool is green, because over the pool, if you check again, okay, I am just clicking over the pool, and you can see the health monitor is HTTP. Okay, and all of the members are into the pool are like this, and into the member also you can see that the service port is 80, which is also showing us as the green. Okay, so let me just quickly go into the pool. Okay, or just click over one of the server like this server, and I am just making it as disabled. Okay, from here you can see if I am disabling it, it will show me as a like available, but it is disabled. So pool member is available, but user has disabled it. I can just re-enable it by clicking just over here and enable it again, and it will show me again the same symbol. But if I will do like the force offline, okay, this time you can see that it will show us some another message. Okay, it is showing me that it is force offline. Let me enable it again, and let me unplug the cable of one of the server. So maybe I am unplugging the cable of the red server. So just allow me a minute. Here is my server, and I am disconnecting it, but again it will not show me down till 16 second, because I have already told you in 16 second what it will do. It will just keep on checking. Okay, it will keep on checking and checking and checking. After 16 second, it will mark it as down, because the available time like the keep alive window is 5 second, and 5 multiplies by 3 and then plus 1, it will make us inactive. Now you can see, and this time you can see that it is offline enabled. So pool member has been marked down by a monitor because I have unplugged the cable of the red server. So let me connect it again. Okay, I am connecting it again. Okay, and maybe let me click over here again. So let it get connect, and if you refresh it, you can see automatically my health monitor is working over here, and this pool member, this node is up now. Okay, and the pool member, okay, what is the difference between the pool member and the node? So node is a whole application server which can serve multiple of the application, and the pool member is like whatever pool, this pool is for the HTTP and it is serving for the service HTTP only. So we will say the pool member red means the node serving the application of HTTP only. Okay, so here you can check like all of the status areas I have already shown you. Now let me quickly create a virtual server also. Okay, I am creating a virtual server with you. Maybe this time I am creating the HTTP, sorry, this is a VS virtual server and netminion.net, and I can say into the description anything, or you can put according to you. Maybe I am just using 100.100. Okay, so let it be into the end 100.100, and port maybe the 80. Okay, and then I hope rest of the things is good. I need to select the pool. Maybe I can select the, where is our pool? Cancel. I just clicked over the plus, I hope. So I need to select the pool should be this one, and let me recheck if everything is fine. Yeah, so before that let me check HTTP, and 192.168.100.100, it should not give me any kind of result. But and we can like check this same thing from the command prompt also. If I just run the command prompt, and from here if I will ping this kind of particular IP, it should not give me any kind of result. So 192.168.100.100, and it should be your 100. Okay, so there is no result, it is unreachable. So let me click over save over here. Okay, let me finish it and let me check what are the what is the server. You can see that currently it is reachable and it is responding to the ping request. Let me refresh it again, control F5, and you can see something is running on in the background, and still it is, the circle is going away, and my F5 is taking like what kind of the servers can be used. So you can see that it is using 33 servers. So this third server is being serving my my traffic. So I am putting control F5 again, and this time I am refreshing it again, and maybe the next server can be selected by this virtual server, because all of the like virtual server is up and all of the nodes in behind is also up. Singboard, we were talking about to customizing monitor. So we can just go into the monitor, we can just customize it. Maybe I can give any kind of the name. I can use maybe this time ICMP. Okay, from the ICMP I can just use like maybe this interval I can change into the 2, and timeout interval I can change to the 8. Okay, or 7, maybe like 7. So this is how, like, you can just put this quicker, you are just changing the time, and by this means your all virtual server setting, health monitor setting will be changed if you will apply this particular virtual monitor over the pool or over the node. So this is saved now, you can see, and type is ICMP because the health monitor which you select as the parent, it is the ICMP. So always whenever you wanted to change some kind of setting, do not change into the parent health monitor, it should be changed to your customized monitor. So guys, I hope this video is informative to you, and if you learned something over here, just support us, like, comment and subscribe this channel. Thanks a lot. And if you wanted to perform any kind of course which are shown over the screen, you are most welcome. You can check our website and you can reach to us. Thank you, thanks a lot, have a good day, bye bye.